Hi gang, this is my first pickup video for the month of March. Most of these I got in February, so it's kind of a mixture between the last of February and the 1st of March. I got a brand new chair, it cost me less than 300 bucks at Slumberland. Hopefully it'll last more than a week, unlike my other chair, which is going in the trash. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. The first 4 games are going to be PSP games. And let's get started. The first one is Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. This has got really good reviews. If you're into strategy RPGs, and if you like really a lot of micromanaging, this might be the game for you. My problem with the game is sometimes it doesn't quite play by the rules of SRPGs, because normally when you're on an elevated plane and your enemy is facing away from you, you usually have the advantage. But it felt to me like sometimes most of your ranged attacks were either blocked or missed. But hopefully I'll get the hang of it pretty soon. And if you like good strategy RPGs, it's a pretty good game. You might want to wait for the price to go down though. This cost me 40 bucks. Okay. Soul Calibur, Broken Destiny. I bought this used for 25 bucks. I thought I already bought it, but apparently I haven't, so Sid the Dummy. I heard this got pretty low reviews. It looks like a basic platform game, but it cost me 13 bucks at GameStop. So I said, just to enhance my PSP collection, I said, why not? So, and last but not least for the PSP, Class of Heroes from Atlus. I'm a big fan of Atlus games. I don't know what the gameplay is like, but it looks like a pretty interesting dungeon crawler. It says it's got a lot of puzzles and traps and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to playing it. It cost me 20 bucks at GameStop. I thought I already bought it, but I didn't. So, okay guys, that brings my PSP collection up to 321. Now on to the DS games. Here's an El Cheapo game that I bought from my, in fact, a couple of El Cheapo games that I bought from my local base exchange. And they usually sell a lot of cheap games. Probably wouldn't get good reviews from the reviewers, but you know, that's alright. Wendy Windham. It looks like a simple puzzle game, or not, excuse me, not puzzle game, simple fighter game. Cost me 20 bucks. The reviews for this one haven't been great, but I haven't seen a whole lot of them either. The colors look bright, so. And Zorro, Quest for Justice. This cost me 15 bucks. As you can see, the wrapping is kind of cheap. It looks like an adventure game. So, okay, from GameStop on the first day for 29 bucks, De Blob 2. If you like platformers, it's a very good platformer. The graphics are excellent. The music is very jaunty and nice. My problem is it's a little too short. There really isn't much after. I got through the story in like 3 or 4 hours. After that, you're just going back and finding missing items. But if it weren't so short, I definitely recommend it for 30 bucks. But as it stands, I'd only recommend it if you get it for like 19 or get it used. It's really too much for what little it is. But other than that, it's a good game. If you like good platformers, if you like the Blob in the first place, this isn't probably as good as a console game, but it's definitely a good DS game. I definitely recommend it. Atari Greatest Hits Volume 2. Apparently this has been out for a week and I didn't even know it. I sort of like this collection better than the Atari Greatest Hits Volume 1. It's got a couple of games in there that weren't in the first, like Combat and Combat 2. It's got Circus Atari. It's got Canyon Bomber, Demons to Diamonds, which is a game I've always loved, and Maze Craze, and stuff like that. It's also got a couple of good, it's got Warlords, it's got Breakout, it's got Crazy Castles. So, yeah, if you like Atari, you're a real nostalgic Atari fan, you could probably enjoy this. It costs 20 bucks, brand new. Also for my BX, I didn't even know this was out, Bomberman Land Touch 2. I got Bomberman Land Touch, but I don't have Bomberman Land Touch 2, so I bought that for 30 bucks on my BX. For a reduced price, I think I bought this at Kmart. I like the Cooking Mama series. Cooking Mama 3, Chop and Shop. And for 15 bucks brand new, just released a couple days ago, Chronicles of Mystery, The Secret Tree of Life. I like missing object games and games that have logic in them. And this is supposed to have some arcade games in there, so it cost me 15 bucks new. And because I'm a completist, I bought Dragon Quest VI, Realms of Revelation. Haven't played it yet, but I like the Dragon Quest games. It looks beautiful according to the cover of the screenshots. So. And normally I don't buy Pokemon games too quickly because, I don't know, I just don't enjoy Pokemon as much. But they say this is the best Pokemon game out there ever, so that's what literally some critics are saying. It's called Pokemon Black for the, and I haven't gotten Pokemon White, but I might wait to get that. But I guess it's got a little bit different screen or gameplay, but we'll see. I'll try it before this year is out. And last but not least, a very good RPG, a very unique RPG in its gameplay. It's from Atlus. It's called Radiant Historia. Some people might compare it to Chrono Trigger, but what it is you go through different scenarios, and in each scenario you've got this book called the White Chronicle, and it records each chapter that you go through. And for future chapters, you might have to go back to the White Chronicle back in time to go through some of these adventures again to fix some things that you need to go into the future, or to learn some things that you might need in the future. Also, their battles are a little bit unique in that what you do is the enemies come at you via a 9x9 grid. Okay, these are enemies now, not you. And what you do is, the closer to the good guys that the enemies are, the more powerful they are. The further back they are, the weaker they are. So you have some moves that you can use to shove the enemy back. And that way the next person, when they attack the enemy, can go ahead and hit the enemy when they're way back and they're weaker. And it adds a lot of strategy to the gameplay. It's a unique gameplay, but kind of repetitive right now. The enemies haven't been so unique yet. But I'm still early in the game. There's also a move where you see 10 moves ahead of you, both good guys and bad guys, and you could swap move within 10 moves of any person, with a good guy or bad guy, to your advantage. For example, if you have a guy who's got this really powerful move, what you could do is, okay, it's his turn, so you could go ahead and take him and push the enemy back, and then what you could do is the next person's move, you swap him out with the next time that the last guy moved, so that now the same guy that just pushed them back, you can use him, if he's really powerful enough, to attack the bad guys that you just pushed back, therefore hurting them even more. And it's a great combo, and the music in here is excellent. They give you a free CD. It costs 35 bucks. The game, and it comes with a CD. I mean, brand new at GameStop. It's the only way to buy it. It comes with a CD full of their music. Atlus tends to do that, and I've always loved Atlus. Well, I haven't always loved, but ever since Nights in the Nightmare, I've loved Atlus RPG. So, and it's beautifully done. The only thing I really don't like about it is it's kind of wordy. There's a lot of talk, and it's like that in any Atlus game. I don't know why, but I don't care for a lot of talk in my games. But if you're an RPG fan and an Atlus fan, you can't go wrong with this. So I love it. It's probably one of the best RPGs of the year. It's called Radiant Historia. Okay, gang, that brings my DS collection up to 587. And I'm looking forward to talking to you again. Hopefully within the near future, since the 3DS is coming up, I'm going to start my 50 favorite DS game series. Hopefully with some screenshots and some videos. But we'll see. If I can get any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. In the meantime, if I don't talk to you before St. Patty's Day, you all have a great St. Patrick's Day. And God bless you, and have a nice day. Bye.